Sports Talk, 1080 the team Orlando's, Tuck and O'Neill. Got the basketball out. Now, this is a Magic signed basketball from a few years back, but let me check the calendar watch. It's March. March Madness is a weekend where some of the postseason conference tournament champions will be crowned. And it is one of the unique things in sports because with March Madness, the NCAA tournament coming up, every conference that has a postseason conference tournament crowns a champion, and those champions are automatically in the field of 68. Is that good?
I think it's good and it's bad at the same time. And we've talked about this on the radio before, but thought we'd address it today. Look, I think they've at least laid out a safety net, like where if you're the 1 seed, you win your regular season, you get to go to the NIT. It's not great, but I understand. Okay, at least you're getting that bone thrown your way.
Right.
What I would do differently, because championship week's not going anywhere. They make too much money off of it. There's too many reasons for it to exist. I don't think it's in the best interest of the sport to have every school in every conference, though, get to be invited to championship week. At least make them earn it. You know, you play in a 12-team conference. Well, if you finish in the bottom 4, you're done. I'm sorry, you're done. You didn't have a good enough season. Only the 8 best teams are going to go play in our conference tournament this year.
All right. Yeah, some of that happens.
More of it should happen.
Well, how about this one? You've been following the Atlantic Sun Conference tournament?
I saw last night an upset, yeah.
Well, they've had some upsets. I got the box score, not the box score, but the bracket right here in front of me. On Sunday night down in Fort Myers, Florida Gulf Coast University, what used to be called Dunk City, remember the run they had in the NCAA tournament? How much fun that was? They'll take on the Stetson Hatters. Stetson's the 7 seed. Stetson has never played in the NCAA tournament. The Hatters are 12-21. They take on the Florida Gulf Coast Eagles down in Fort Myers. What happens with the winner?
Going to the dance.
No, not necessarily.
How's that?
Stetson is one of 4 schools, though they've never been to the NCAA tournament, that is below the APR standings.
Oh.
Okay?
How are they even allowed to compete in their conference tournament then?
Well, this is what's odd. This is true. Stetson beat Florida Gulf Coast University beat the top seed in this conference, North Florida, to get to the final.
Right.
They beat them 89-56. If Stetson, who plays and beats Florida Gulf Coast University on Sunday, and they were 1-1 in the regular season, and just 10 days ago they beat Florida Gulf Coast University. If Stetson wins, Florida Gulf Coast doesn't go to the tournament. It reverts back to the regular season champion, and that's North Florida, who lost the other night to Florida Gulf Coast by 31 points. Make that 33.
I'm okay with North Florida getting the spot. I know I am because they won the regular season. But why on earth is Stetson in the... That doesn't make any sense. I didn't even know that you were allowed to. I thought, because UConn had the situation a couple of years ago, they couldn't play. But
it must be a conference decision.
Yeah, that's just a dumb decision. Why would you let a team that can't... It's like SMU's not going to play or Louisville's not going to play in their conference tournaments. They're not allowed to.
Right. Well, and those are NCAA, either self-imposed or NCAA penalties. You know, I understand what you say about if you're in a conference that's so big... It's hard for me to believe that a team could be 0-something going to your conference tournament, win 3 games to go to the NCAA tournament.
But heck, look at Stetson right now. They're 12-21. I mean, that's what I'd want to prevent. Yeah. I don't want to open it up to everybody to crash the dance. I feel bad for North Florida and other teams that, especially the teams that win their conference regular season by 4 or 5 games. It's
and
that's rough, man.
Win head to head against the team that they lose to at the buzzer in the championship game.
And they beat them twice during the regular season or something.
Correct.
Yeah.
But it is the month of March, and we're excited on radio. Not only do we appear weekdays 3 to 7, how cool is that? But we've got March Madness all the way through the championship Monday night right here, right?
Love it.
All right, Tuck and O'Neill, 3 to 7, home of March Madness, Sports Talk 1080 The Team Orlando.